What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Axe Creation, and on this episode of Tool Tuesday, we check out some bass lines from Parabola. Alright guys, what's going on? So today we're going to look at some cool bass lines from Parabola. Very fun section to play. Before we dive in, a couple things to realize about the tuning of this song. It is one of the very few songs, the few exceptions, that is not in a drop D tuning. Okay? So on your 4th string, you drop your lowest string down to B, and then you drop your A string down to E. Alright? If you do have a 5-string bass and you don't want to go through that, you can kind of play this. You just gotta switch around where you're playing everything, okay? There's actually a really great video of Justin playing this live on YouTube. Right? Definitely check it out. It's fun to watch. Alright? So we're basically down here on this, and when you play between the E and the D string now, you're essentially playing octaves, which is kind of fun. Alright? So we're gonna play the D and then the D. The E and the D, right? And we're going to hammer on the 2 on the D string and play it a couple more times. And you're going to basically hammer on the 3, pull off the 2, play 3 on what now is E string, and then open quickly and then down the 3 on the low B. Okay, so I'll play that real slow. Okay, and now I kind of like to play it. It's kind of hard to hear. It's pretty low. It's really meaningless whether you do or you don't. But you can either just play that note, I like to actually pull off, right? I like to do that, and then quickly with your thumb try to mute that string and get it out, because you don't want that note ringing over everything. Okay, so you're going to go through that 8 times, right? It's the verse riff, and then we're going to jump into the chorus type riff, and you're basically playing power chord shapes, but they're really octaves because of the tuning. 3, 5, and then it's kind of tough to hear, and if you watch him playing it, this is kind of what it looks like he's playing. The open E and 9, and then slide up to 11, and then you're going to do 10, 11, 12. And then on the second time, play the power chord there, and then slide the power chord up. Okay? The third time is the same as the first. Okay? And then the 4th time kind of cuts it off. Right? 1, 10, 3. And then you're going to go back to the verse riff, right, for another 8 times, and the 8th time is actually when the variation kicks in. You got a little transition riff, right, a little 3 hammer on the 5, and then you have this riff. Okay, so your 0-3 on the low B, and then you're gonna play 5 on the E, 5 on the E, open E, and then 5 on the low string, and then the E octave shape on the 5th and 3rd, 3rd and 2nd strings. So you're used to speaking guitar language. And then once you do that, hammer on the 2, hammer on the 4. Land it right there, cut it off, and then the next verse starts with the screen. Cool. Alright, really fun bass line to play. Detune those guitars. Like I said, it's one of the very few guitars not in a drop D tuning. The tabs can be found on my Instagram, @AxeCreation. Tag me in your performance because it's an awesome riff to play. And then if you also want PDF or Guitar Pro versions, the link is down below as well. So that's it for this week, and as always, let me know what you come up with. So until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.